Right. Now, if it's one thing that I've learned just looking at different debates online, is that if you want to see what one side is not telling you, look at the other side. It's that simple. You want to know what the liberals aren't telling you, look at the conservatives. Vice versa. You want to know what the atheists aren't telling you, look at the theists. Um, you want to know what whites aren't telling you, look at blacks. Vice versa. And then keep playing each side off each other until you come to some a distilled bit of truth that a distilled bit of truth that it's like, okay, neither side can counter this. This causes this. They don't have any argument. Okay, fine. And that's what happened here without me even realizing it. That's what happened here. And ignore what's up here. But this whole thing of Twitter is something I'm not really taking seriously, and I don't even know how I found this lady. Twitter is much like Wikipedia to me. I click on one thing and then something else catches my eye and then I go here and then I go here and then 10, 20 clicks in, I might be researching some ancient god and then I come to find that I am on some page talking about shit, I don't know, Ford Explorers or some shit, So I don't know how I got to this bitch here, but I want one and all to see the exchange that I had with this lady. And you'll see this is the reason why I don't, at the risk of sounding like I'm some kind of right-wing conservative fuck, because God knows I could go off on them. But this is the reason why I don't do the liberal left. I don't, with the leftist liberal types, she claims she's not a feminist, but these types and kinds, this is the reason why I don't. And of course, you can see that she has in fact blocked me. Now, no doubt you all are going to go to her page and see what she's about, her and her ilk, but no doubt, but you're blocked. Okay, fine, of course. Now, you all should be able to read this, and I'm going to go slowly down so you can read the back and forth. I am in the green, she is in the gray. And I'm going to slowly go down so you all can read the back and forth between us two. So here we go. Feel free to pause. Yes, I have a cold still, but feel free to pause it if I'm going too fast. Whatever. Interesting with this one. I guess I blocked you, but I don't remember. Speaking of chemicals, I was drinking. Okay, so you were drinking, huh? So did you choose to block me, or did you not know what you were doing because you were fucked up? Now that I think about it, this could have been bait, but it wasn't bait. I was just like, okay, so did you not realize what you were doing because you were drunk? I.e., it's because of it's because of the alcohol why it happened, not so you're not to blame. I guess maybe she saw it as a trap more than I did. It was just a simple question. But now that I'm going back on it now, yeah, I guess it could have been a trap. Yeah. And of course, she just sidestepped it completely. Okay. So, whatever. And I'm like, how do you autopilot block someone? Like autopilot is something that's pre-programmed. You can't pre-program to block someone as far as I know. You have to actually manually do it yourself. Okay. Now she looked like like this was gonna be a bit too much for her. Like she's like, no, that makes no sense. So rather than press on it, I just kept going. Okay, fine. Yeah, this whole agree disagree business. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I knew she was gonna try to run from that, so I just decided to let that one go, even though that made no sense. Okay. It's not too much. She didn't last long. She did not last long at all. Now the reason why she has so many small ones is because she, like many women, keep machine gunning you a million questions. Like I didn't even get to answer these questions like I wanted to because I was too busy giving a thorough job of each and every single thing. Like here, this one here, right? But she just and Twitter does not auto update. It doesn't like if somebody posts something new, it doesn't move down. You have to like scroll down. At least I do. And so I didn't realize. I thought she was giving. I thought every time you see this huge thing, she was giving me a break to actually answer properly, not just throw out some cookie cutter, maybe copy and paste it from a template answer, so I could actually type out shit. No, she was machine gunning the whole time, and when I scroll down, I see a million more things. So I'm like, okay, let me go look at this now, and I wasn't actually able to um, answer everything, especially like any at all, much less like I wanted to. But whatever. You see my, this is mine, this is hers. Okay. This one is funny. To quote her, it's kind of silly to argue for something that doesn't have any founding at all. Can you grant me one stat that shows at least a survey on how many men don't report rape? Uh, it's like she just chose not to get it. I'm sitting there telling her, like, right here. How many men do you like? How many do you think are gonna go reporting that they got raped by a woman? Much less other men. I mean, hell, even the ones with kids, the ones with those female teachers, which I brought up, female teachers raping underage male boys. Statutory rape, whatever the hell you want to call it. I out of all the ones that I've heard, out of all the cases I've heard of women doing that, I don't ever hear the boys themselves reporting the woman. Like it's always somebody else found out and reported it, right? So, you know, like get out of here. It's like yeah, if nobody does a study, it's real easy for a study to not be there, or for or for evidence or facts or whatever to not be there about something if nobody bothers to look. How many people are out there actively doing studies on how many men get raped, how many men get raped by women, men get raped by other men, women get raped by women. No, nobody cares. Like it's just, oh well, women get raped by men ad infinitum 24/7. So let's focus on that. But let's keep going. And sorry this is taking so long. Now here it goes. Now this one is interesting. I brought this up and I was debunked decades ago. I didn't even see this. She, this, this one's interesting. She posts what appears to be just a screenshot, not even the actual link. Okay, just a screenshot. Okay, nsvrc.org. Okay. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. And then, of course, I'm sitting here replying to something way up here because I'm sitting here actually giving out detailed answers, not just cookie cutter stuff. Okay, apparently you don't have the 300 character restrictions in instant messaging like you do uh, with actual tweets. Oh, and hold on. I know you all are reading, but hold on one second. Let me see something here. Arguments and discussion privately. Yeah, see, I'm trying something new with internet arguments where I have discussed privately instead of fueling more angry. Or yeah, okay. This is because me and her were actually going back and forward in the tweets, and I won't even bother going to that. But we were going back and forth, and then she invited me to her instant messaging. I didn't go to hers. So notice that. Now let's go back down here. Right. And so she starts posting this and stuff. So I post this. I post this here, and that is this here. I just found one. I know this thing has been debunked a million times. In fact, I'll show you how I got it. Let's go back to here. Okay. See? 1 in 4 statistics debunked. I just went to the first one. There's so many here. HuffPost, I do not believe that is I don't think that HuffPost is right wing or whatever, but okay. Look, there's so many here. So many here. It's crazy. Page 2, New York Times. New York Times, is that really experience sexual news? Okay, obviously this one's gonna be okay. Ever wonder whether okay, 1 in 3. Okay, well that's something completely different. But I mean, it's just so many, right? But I just happened to click on this one, right? Now look at what she says here. Yikes! That was biased right wing media. Not a single source anywhere. No references at all. That was an opinion piece and provided with an actual study. I provided you with an actual study. Step up your game, friend. Okay. In this opinion piece by Ash Shro, okay. Keep in mind, that's a woman. That's not a that's not some dude, you know, some right-wing V8 engine, steak and beer drinking. No, right? But of course, that's not the only thing. Okay, it's a woman. Okay, there are women on the right. All right, fine, whatever. But just to let you know, it's like, okay, it's a woman that wrote this. Women, any at all, right, left, center, whatever the hell, would more likely want to be biased towards women than not. So just let you know, it's not some neck beard, whatever. Okay, fine. It's right wing. Okay, fine. If you actually even skim through this stuff, you can see hypertext links everywhere. NIJ fact sheet, Bureau of Justice, like actual links of shit everywhere. Just links, PDFs, links. She doesn't actually do this though. She just says right wing, oh my god, not a single story. Like, is she looking for like a citation sheet or something with everything at the bottom? Like, if you just look through it, you will see it. Right? But she doesn't actually do that. She just immediately is, okay, fine. And then I throw out the second one. Where was it? I also threw out this video. Right? And she just completely, okay. And this was the end of it right here, where I essentially said, you know what, look. And she honestly thinks that what she output wasn't biased at all. And now, oh my god, slippery slope fallacy there. I guess because I said 1 in 4, now 1 in 5. Later 1 in 10. Yeah, about slippery slopes. A slippery slope fallacy is an argument in bold in which someone presents a statement that one act or event must eventually lead to another. I never once said here that it must. It was 1 in 4. That's what I grew up on. I grew up in the 90s and early 2000s hearing 1 in 4. Now it's 1 in 5, as she over here somewhere admitted, oh, sorry, it's now 1 in 5. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Oh, oh shit, my bad. Looks like it's 1 in 5 now. Okay. And I'm like, okay, well, why is it 1 in 5 now? What happened to the 1 in 4? Like, if 1 in 4 was just also ironclad and done properly, why is it now 1 in 5? Huh? Later, 1 in 10, you know, like, well, shit changes, dude. That's why it's 1 in 5, no longer 1 in 4. Okay, so what is wrong with me saying now 1 in 5, which apparently it supposedly is, and later 1 in 10? Where exactly was the slippery slope in that? See, this is the problem here. Oh, goodbye, dude. Good luck. Hope you never get married. Okay. Huh. And that comes from this bitch. Now, she is one of many women that I have been here on Twitter warring with. Uh, that apparently are selling themselves online. Selling, I guess, videos of themselves and pics of themselves and stuff online. And I'm just like, yeah, like there's just so many of them in here. But my thing is, not even going off what they're doing themselves. Okay, fine. My thing is, you see it here. You see it here why I don't bother debating them. Because they throw out stuff that they think is correct. They think just because, oh my god, scientific peer reviewed journal, it's not even scientific. Something like this cannot be scientific. Okay? It is not, it's a study, so you can peer review it all you want. It's not something like chemistry or physics where it's like, here is a set amount of shit. Anybody can go and redo it themselves. No, wow, it's been peer reviewed. So, and in fact, if you look at what she came up with, look at this. 1 in 5 women and 1 in 71 men will be raped at some point in their lives. 1 in 5. Okay, well, what are you considering rape? What are you considering rape? Oh my god, he accidentally brushed against me, but I feel like it wasn't an accident like he wanted to, so that was at the very least sexual assault, inappropriate behavior, and all that crap. Like, by an intimate partner in her lifetime. Okay, well, is that a man? Is that a woman? Like, what? Nearly 1 in 10. This shit is so misleading. Right? And 9%, okay, 91% of victims of rape and sexual assault are female, and 9% are male. Okay, well, okay, again, if most women don't report it, how are you coming up with this? And I don't even know where you find the men that actually do report it, considering that I don't think any guy really reports it. I think it pretty much has to be, it got found out. Like, they found him with blood coming out of his ass or something in the washroom in jail or something. I don't know. You know? But again, do you only have like 10 men and 10 women when you did this study, and 9 out of the 10 women reported rape and only 1 out of the 10 reported rape when it came to men? 9 out of 10 women reported rape, 1 out of 10 men reported rape. You only have 20 people, and then it leaves the complete rest of the fucking planet, much less any one country that you're doing the study in, untouched. But then you see how easy it is to fuck with numbers, right? Numbers in and of themselves may or may not lie, but interpretations of numbers are 100% subject to interpretation, and usually are being jujitsu'd to match whatever the hell the left, the right, the atheist, the theist, the black, the white, whoever, male, female, the living, the dead want to say. Which is why I am very weary of any kind of statistics, any type of stats, and anything that's not, strictly speaking, science, like computer science, computer engineering, physics, chemistry, anything that's not set in stone like that, anything amorphous like this shit, I'm very suspicious of it. But you know what? She and so many other feminists, although she claims not to be one, love outputting this stuff. Oh, it's peer reviewed. Oh, look at these stats that show how women are oh so much victims. Okay. 8% of rapes occur while the victim is at work. Okay. You know, I'd like to really rapes, not even just sexual assaults. Oh my god, he grabbed my titties, or oh my god, he brushed, I felt the breeze past my boobs when he walked by. I felt some kind of way. No, rape. Flat out rape. Okay. Who the hell has time to rape anybody at work? Unless you're talking about the girl that willingly fucks the exec. The exec is cheating on his wife, she's cheating on her boyfriend, whatever, she's getting the shit banged out of her over the exec's table. Most people don't really have the time to be raping while at work. Somebody's gonna notice that Jimmy or Tyrone or Patel or Zhang or whoever the hell is not at their fucking computer banging out, I don't know, whatever, these codes, these cooked numbers because they're working in the banking industry, whatever. Where do they fucking have the time to do this? Okay, but 8%. All right. I could go through this entire thing just from this one thing and ask questions. Ask fucking questions. Is the most underreported crime. 63% of sexual assaults are not reported to the police. Okay, again, if it's not reported, how the hell do you know? Just because somebody said so? Anybody can say anything. You know, how many men? Again, if you equally apply what is considered rape and sexual assault and whatever the hell else equally to men and women, how many men have been raped and either A, don't know it, and or B, know it but know nobody's gonna do anything, so they don't say anything? You know, women have been able to say that they're the biggest victims on planet Earth, and nobody has been able to go and say anything less than favorable. You know, and here, okay, can we break this 63% down by not only gender, male or female? I'm not doing any of the other stuff, but and also race. Because if it's white women doing the vast majority of bitching, but it's really, I don't know, Middle Eastern women that are getting the vast amount of rapes, or East Indian women, that's gonna be a fucking problem. You know, you know, like, get out of here. You know, can we break it down by not only race, gender, and also sexual orientation? Because your society's demonizing men as being the head, the mascots of rape. Okay. What if the vast majority of rapes are actually happening, much like domestic violence? Go look at domestic violence stats. The worst amount of domestic violence is happening in female relationships, in lesbian relationships. You can't sit there and scream, "Oh, officer, she hit me." That's not gonna work. Domestic violence is the worst in lesbian relationships more than any other one. Male, female, female, male, male, male. They have it the worst. So I'd like to know, when it comes to rape, considering everybody's so focused on hetero men, I'm wondering, you break this shit down, 63% of what? Of what raw number? Okay. How many of break it down, please, by race, by gender, male or female, and by sexual preference or orientation, whatever the hell. Okay, so okay, the vast majority of people getting raped are black lesbians, but yet it's all men, really, that are sitting here getting the brunt of the blame of rape, even though once you break down these numbers, it shows that, you know what, maybe white women are the safest ones, or maybe Asian women are the safest ones, or Hispanic women, dark-skinned Hispanic women or Latino women are the worst affected. Like, just showing me fucking stats doesn't mean anything. Especially when you can ask so many fucking questions. She doesn't seem to understand this. This is what I was trying to get through to her. But, I mean, look at who we're dealing with here. Look at the type and kind we're dealing with here. And that's just from the messages, okay? Notifications. Then there's like her. There's this one. Oh, no. This one was nice. Okay. This is just a side one. This is just a side note. Look at this. Look at this. No. Where is this? Let's look at this freaking chain. Where is it? This was nice. I got blocked by somebody else. Okay. Why is it... Did this one block me too? Let's see. I think maybe not. Oh, oh God. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm about to get this shit. I'm gonna have to go edit this crap now to cut that part out. Cause I don't need to get this shit removed. Oh no, that's her videos. Okay, let me try this again. Let me try this again. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm still gonna have to go edit this part out to Jesus H. You see what you're dealing with. Okay, so basically what it was with this little bitch here was, again, clicking, ended up with her. Actually ended up with her, and then it moved on to the other one that we were talking about this whole time. She went and said something to the effect of, okay, guys, can you please just buy my stuff because I need to pay my cell phone and I need to buy a car. Apparently hers broke down. Did you change the oil? Why not? Okay, so I went and said, why not just get a regular paying job? I wish someone would pay me to exist. Jesus H. Unavailable, somebody else who blocked me. Don't know who the fuck you are, but as I said to the other one, her. You see it here, you see it. Okay. Right. I am getting this is her. I am getting a degree in neuroscience, so please shut your elitist mouth. You're spewing a whole lot of shit you can't say, Mr. fucking IT big shot. LOL. Sure you are, madam. To which point, she goes and says this. Right, okay, you're in... I posted this. You're in no position to mock me considering getting... She liked this post for some reason. This was her liking it. She's the one that liked it. Okay, and then she went and posted this. Blah, ha, 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 ha. Undergraduate research assistant. She's apparently doing neuroscience, supposedly. Okay. Alright. And I went and said right here, you have no problem spreading pussy lips and ass cheeks online. You show a pic that's supposedly of your face, that's supposedly her, yet you censor your name. As though anybody, I mean, you see what I wrote here. She hasn't replied yet. If she's so smart and she actually has a job by her admission, why the hell does she need to be begging on money, begging for money online? Like, why is her, like... Anyway. So that's the kind of types you're dealing with this. And this, dearie, is why I do not do the liberal left. Because the vast majority of the liberal left is like this. Feminist, liberal leftists, oh my god, rape, creep, perv, but let me go ahead and spread these ass cheeks and pussy lips to men who I'm accusing, who no doubt me and my ilk or people in the camp I subscribe to are going to be calling rapes, creeps, pervs, misogynist, degraders of women, treating them as treating us as objects, and yet they're cashing in on this objectification. This is why I don't do debates anymore. God knows I don't do debates with the conservative right because fuck. But the liberal left, the smart liberal left avoid the debates as well because they know full well that they're sitting on just as much bullshit and thin air. They're perched on just as much thin air as the conservative right. The dumb liberal ones, like this one and this Moonpie bitch, they just don't get it. These are the coffee shop feminists with the Starbucks and the MacBook. Okay? And lastly, just Twitter as a fucking whole. Like, I mean, I made this shit just on a whim. for that bird box thing. That's it. But quite honestly, like Twitter, ugh, fucking hell. Um, oh God. Anyway, so that's that. That's that. This is why I don't. This is why I don't. Now I gotta go edit this thing, considering the two shits that just popped up. And this is not, I guess, an educational video, although you could learn something from it. Cause there's videos on YouTube's of like full on tits and like pussies getting spread, but it's an educational video for like, I think, birth or something like that, showing live natural births or something like that. So like you get to see actual pussy, like actual tits and everything, and it's not censored, it's not taken down, and the accounts aren't flagged and taken down. But this is not that case. So I am going to have to now go edit this crap because I don't want my channel getting destroyed just because I went and showed some unattractive girl's tits and some dicks and all that stuff. So, there's that. People, don't take any of this seriously. Seriously, don't take any of this seriously. And that's that. Later.